Okay, so today I wanted to show everybody how to make this practical. A lot of times we teach the why, but today I want to actually show you how you can, on a busy week, still eat healthy and make this happen when it comes to work and family and, going to kids' sporting events. And so I want to show you actually how to stock your fridge and good things to have in there to make your week go really good. And what I did is I prepped my fridge. It took me about 45 minutes earlier today, and I made up a lot of these things that are nice to have on hand that just make your week go easier. So this is what I recommend, is that on a Sunday, you take time to get this stuff ready, so then when Monday hits and you need snacks to take with you to work, and you get home late from work or practices, you have these things in your fridge, so you're not forced to kind of eat out or grab fast food, but you can actually have good food at home. So I want to show you there's some great things to do. So one great thing to have on hand is going to be your veggies. So we all like to buy veggies, but sometimes if they're just sitting in the bottom, they tend to rot because you don't actually use them. So I recommend is going ahead and pre-cutting up all your veggies and storing them in a container. So whatever your favorite is, I have broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, celery. These are great for dips, and I'm going to show you some really good dips and sides to have to add to any dish that you're eating or any protein. And then you can also do cucumbers, just whatever your veggie is. But I recommend is you cut it up, you put it in the container, and you get it out from below here, so you can actually just grab it and put it in baggies and throw them in your kids' lunch or have them with you to take to work as a snack. That's a good tip. Other things with the veggies is that you can do your dips. So I always like to have a dip of the healthy ranch recipe made up, and you just make it up, make it in a big container, and that's made with the Veganese, the healthy mayonnaise, or I found this brand, it's called the Fabonnaise, but it's non-GMO, healthier mayo option, and I use that to make the ranch dip, and that's in your Maximize Living Nutrition book, is the recipe for the healthy ranch. So you notice I look over here, we don't see a bunch of salad dressings because you make your own with the good ingredients, and this is really good to dip veggies in. Kids love it. My son loves to dip his veggies in there, and it's much better, obviously a healthier option than the ranch salad dressing. Another good thing to have on hand is going to be to dip your veggies in is hummus. So hummus is super easy to make, 3 ingredients: the chickpeas, garlic, lemon juice, and olive oil, and salt. And you just blend it up, and then that's a nice thing to also dip veggies in. This could be a lunch in and of itself, it's just veggies with hummus, and a nice thing to also pack too. Another good dip and side thing to have is going to be guacamole. So I always like to make up a good batch of guacamole. So avocados, garlic, tomato, salt, pepper, lime juice, and blend it up. And these are just nice things to have to be able just to reach in the fridge, grab either a healthy cracker I'll show you later, and just or put on top of chicken breast, and then you got a quick easy dinner with that. All right, another great thing to make up ahead of time is a big salad. So when you come home, we have a salad made up, and you can just throw your protein on top of it. This is the recipe that's in the packet we gave you guys, the 5 easy to-go recipes. This is one of them on there. It's the kale salad, and it's kale, and then we top it with a dressing of the tahini. So this is a nice thing to buy and have on hand. It's ground up sesame seeds, and it makes a good dressing. And then we also put in there the Bragg's liquid aminos. This is a healthy soy sauce, so this is a better alternative than to have the soy in the fridge. And then it also has apple cider vinegar. I like the Bragg's, the raw apple cider vinegar. That's good for any type of salad dressing, and it's in the kale salad too. And so today, what we did for lunch, I grabbed the kale salad, put some pumpkin seeds on top of it, and I had the veggies and some of the dip. And that's what a quick and easy lunch, already pre-made, and you could come home and have the same thing for dinner. So it makes it easy to eat healthy when you have all these things ready to go. All right, a couple other things I want to point out in here is you got to be prepared with your proteins. That's one area where people go wrong, is that they wait to thaw out something. They don't have food set out and thawed out. So on a Sunday, what we'll do is we'll pre-cook a chicken. We'll take a whole chicken, either grill it on the grill, or we'll put it in the crock pot and then cook it. So that's what we did with this one. We crock potted it, and then I picked off all the chicken, and I have it in a container ready to go. And that'll last like 3-4 days. So instead of worrying about coming home and cooking your protein, you can just add the chicken to the salad or add it and then cook some veggies real quick. Same thing if you pre-cooked it on the grill. It's in there, it's easy to grab. And this is really nice for kids too, you know, put it on their plate, put their veggie, and then the kids' dinner is set, you know, and they have their good quality protein. And obviously it's pasture raised, organic, free range chicken, no antibiotics, you know, no hormones, it's the good quality protein. Same thing too as the other meat I always like to have on hand is the good grass-fed ground beef. This is from, you know, our own personal like farmer, but you can buy it at the store 100% grass-fed. And then easy things just to come home, cook that up, make a taco salad, top it with your guacamole, put it over your lettuce, and just quick, easy meals to have on hand in the refrigerator. A couple other things I'll point out in here is spaghetti squash. I love spaghetti squash, so great alternative to using pasta when you're trying to cut out the grains. So having a spaghetti squash to cook, and then a good quality pasta sauce. So this is a spicy marinara, no sugar added. It has olive oil in it instead of soybean oil. So that's another quick, easy meal, spaghetti squash, spaghetti night. That's also in your recipe packet. Nice, easy things there. Last few things I'll point out are going to be the pudding. I have a sweet tooth, and so this saves me a lot is to make the healthy pudding. And it's made with avocados that are a great healthy fat. And then it has the chocolate Maximize Living protein powder in it, some stevia, some cocoa powder, and coconut milk. Blend it up. It'll last 3-4 days in the refrigerator, and it's a great thing to have in there just to grab, you know, to have for a nice kind of a dessert, and rather than to keep you from going towards, you know, packaged and processed desserts or ice cream even. It's a good alternative to the ice cream. What I love to do with the pudding, this is a great tip if you guys have kids, is I put it in the popsicle molds and I make my son pudding pops. And so you take that out of there and he has his own pudding pop, and obviously really good ingredients. I also like to put supplements in there. So I'll take the fish oil that we have for the kids, and with the fish oil and the D3, and I squeeze that in that pudding and I mix it together. I'll also put in some of like the B vitamin and magnesium, just some things, and I mix it in so when he's eating a pudding pop, he's actually eating his vitamins, and he couldn't be happier with that. On the fridge, other things in here are going to be spinach. I always have a big container of spinach to put in your smoothies, so you just have that easy to go, ready to throw in your smoothies in the morning. You know, that's something easy to make your salads with, just kind of the prepackaged spinach container. And then the Maximize Living Essential Bars are nice. I tend to, in the morning, just grab one of these and make a smoothie, or grab one of these and get a Granny Smith apple, and that would be my quick breakfast in the morning. And so those are nice to have on hand also too. And on the next one I'll go through is kind of some looking at some other things to be, okay, cut.